Welcome back. Part 2 of my ride. There's another shift that I missed. That teaches me right, trying to look at the graffiti on the bridge. I always try to read that junk, see how stupid some of it is. If you remember on my last videos, I'm kind of retracing my steps since I didn't have sound on that video. I'm going to give you the ride again with sound. Something else I wanted to talk about. I mentioned it just a minute ago. It's 94 degrees. It's June 13th, 2012. And I'm riding my bike. Now I'm in some shade now, feels good, but is it too hot to be wearing my gear? And all I've got on is my helmet, full face shield, and I've got my jacket on, my mesh jacket with CE padding all through it. But when is it too hot to wear it, or is it ever, or not wear it, or is it ever too hot not to wear it? I'll tell you what, I'll give you my opinion, and then I'm going to lie a little bit. It's never too hot to wear it. But with that said, I almost didn't wear it today. I mean, there comes a point. Oh boy, what's this? A broken water main. I don't know what this is going to do here. Yeah, it's a broken water main. See if I can get up here without. Oh, it's washing mud. All kinds of slick crap down the road here. And I'm going right into it. Look at that. Is that fun? I don't think I'll come back this way. Well, Jennifer, you probably know exactly where I'm at. Back to the topic at hand. Is it ever too hot not to wear your riding gear? Well, there is a point where I look at it and say either it's too hot to wear the gear, or I'm just not going to ride today because I want to be halfway comfortable when I ride because I want to enjoy my ride. And it is windy today. And that is the reason that I ride. I want to enjoy it. If I can't enjoy it, I'm not going to ride. So there is a trade-off point to me where there are some times, and I'll admit it, I have done it, where I wear nothing but maybe my leather vest and my helmet, my glasses, my full face shield. Other than that, my riding boots. I will not ever wear shorts on a bike. It's never that hot. But there is a point where the old mesh jacket, unless I'm moving all the time, just gets to the point where it's not going to be what I want to do. My question is, where's that point with you guys, or is there a point with you? I mean, I'm really a safety addict, don't get me wrong. I wasn't so much a safety nut many years ago. I've been riding since the late 60s, 1960s, and I have been in some pretty nasty accidents. Fortunately, only one that I can remember was my fault. That was back in 1979. As mentioned in another one of my videos, doing something stupid, chasing my brother-in-law in his new XS 650 Yamaha 650 Special. And I was on, he was on a 750 Special, and I was on my 650 Special. On a road called Blue River Road in the middle of the dark, doing way over the speed limit. Hit some gravel, went down, got busted up pretty good. After that accident, I started wearing a little bit more protective gear. I mean, I didn't wear any body armor or none of that stuff. None of any of that stuff. But I started wearing some leather because I can tell you that I hit the pavement hard enough and the bike landed on top of me where it actually put a crack in my helmet, and my leather boots I had on as I slid down the pavement wore right through them down to my ankle bone. No fun. Probably because I had a 500-pound bike laying on top of me while I was going down the road at 65 miles an hour. It came over on top of me. So, is there a point where it is too hot to wear some kind of protection? I will say this: you'll never catch me on a motorcycle of any type without a helmet on. Not going to happen. The state I live next to has a no helmet law for people 21 years old. They think just because you're 21, I guess, it's 18 or 21, that somehow your head's harder, and when it hits that pavement, it's not going to crack like an eggshell. Me thinks different. So you'll always catch me with a helmet on. But there are times, and there will be times, where you might catch me without my leathers, as far as upper leathers. The only time I wear my chaps is when it is cool enough out to do that. What are you dialing out? What is this? Lady dialing on her phone in front of me. But I would say 99.9% of the time you will catch me with some kind of leathers on the upper, or at least a good mesh riding jacket. With CE protection in it, which is what I'm wearing today. Boy, this corner, I think Lori mentioned it in one of her videos, this corner is terrible. These guys come over this hill here and you have no idea what's going on. You can't see nobody till they're right up on you. And unfortunately, it's rush hour traffic time, so I probably should have took a right. But I didn't. So I need to catch somebody here that'll let me through, and that's not going to happen. Why? Because I'd ride a motorcycle. Back to my question, people. Is it ever too hot for you to either not wear any protection other than a helmet, which you'd be, in my thinking, some kind of, well, person that's not thinking properly, to go without a helmet? Aha! Look at this. I'm going to make it if this guy will hurry up. Come on, come on. Or is it ever get hot enough where you change your riding gear enough to where, yeah, you may not wear all your stuff, you know. Let me know what you guys think. I would be interested in your comments. That was topic 2 that I had for today, since it was so hot. Man, this is killing me. For this mesh to do any good, you got to be doing about 50 miles an hour for the air to go through it at any decent flow rate. And I ain't doing 50, folks. I sat at that last stoplight for seemed like 5 minutes. But we're going to find a place to get some speed somewhere. Okay, let me stop.